Just wanted to make a quick video on this Bernie Sanders dropping out thing. I'll read a bit of this article. Mr. Sanders, a Democratic socialist, making his second run for the White House, withdrew after a series of losses to Joseph R. Biden, Joe Biden. Why do you gotta call him Joseph R. Biden Jr.? Like, everybody knows who the fuck he is. He was the Vice President of the United States. It's Joe Biden. It is not, no one knows him as Joseph R. Biden Jr. Like, this is the first time I'm reading this, right? Like, I've never seen his name like that. I didn't even know he had a fucking middle name, or I didn't know he was a fucking junior. But he's Joe Biden. Anyways, who emerges as the presumptive nominee for the general election. Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont dropped out of the Democratic presidential race on Wednesday, concluding a quest for the White House that began 5 years ago in relative obscurity, but ultimately elevated him as champion of the working class, a standard bearer of American liberalism, and the leader of a self-styled political revolution. Um, well, I like how they're like, oh, he's never gonna run again. I mean, I get he's old, but there's, I don't know, a 5% chance? Probably not, but you know what I mean. Like, he could, theoretically. Like, you're never too old to run for president, you know? Um, but I just wanted to cover this to be like, Joe Biden has fucking dementia. I haven't read too much about it, but people have been saying, like, Joe Biden raped some chick. Like, I saw a comment on it on one of my previous YouTube videos that I've released recently. It was, like, my podcast one. Um, Again, haven't looked too much into that, but I looked on Twitter, and a bunch of people are like, it doesn't really matter, you know? Like, she isn't telling the truth anyways. But these are the same people. Sorry, my video cut out. That's one of the downsides with recording with your phone. But anyways, yeah, people on Twitter are being like, oh, it doesn't really matter. She isn't telling the truth. Why should we fucking believe her? You know, shit like that. And these are the same people that whenever I first started making my YouTube channel, were like, oh, you gotta believe women no matter what. They're all telling the truth no matter what. You should fucking arrest the guy immediately. Who cares? She said it's true, so you need to take action immediately. You know, she's obviously telling, you know what I mean? They're making these broad statements about women. Like, some women tell the truth, some women lie. Like, with everything else. But now, since it's Joe Biden leading in the Democratic Party, they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares? You know what? Trump has supposedly raped women too, so you might as well vote for Joe Biden. It's the better of two evils shit all over again, and people are just going to go for Trump again. Hillary 2.0. In fact, Joe is a little worse than Hillary because he's not all there in the mind. I mean, neither was Hillary, but Joe obviously, like, plainly has dementia. So another 4 years of Trump. Congratulations, America.